Machine pencil cartography. My channel's goals are to educate my audience about diverse topics from cartography and navigation. According to the history of maritime science, sailors used the marine chronometer as a timekeeping instrument to assist in determining their location on the Earth's surface. They would use a technique called longitude by chronometer, which involves measuring the astronomical time using a sextant and then comparing the astronomical time to the time that was shown on their timekeeping instruments. I also wanted to introduce other timekeeping techniques that are used in navigation. There are numerous navigational techniques that require you to know what time it is. It is worth remembering that when we keep our scientific journals, these data points are often referred to as timestamps, and our procedures will usually instruct us to take note of time. One timekeeping instrument that I have used in the past that I liked was the Casio F91W watch. The features of this wristwatch include having an unbeatable price point. This watch costs about 25 Satoshi, making this watch very affordable. And this affordable price point avoids the encumbrance and anxiety associated with wearing luxury watches. The Casio F91W is also waterproof. This makes this wristwatch ideal for navigation because you can wear this watch while you're walking through navigable waters. The fact that this wristwatch is submersible makes it an ideal timekeeping instrument for orienteering. One lesson that is important for me to teach my audience is about the escapement device. I find this device to be a fascinating device, and this device has something to teach us about rheology, and not only timekeeping, which is known as horology. The escapement device is a famous mechanism that was used in the first clocks that humans ever learned how to make, which kept time reliably within minutes each day. They were the most precise clocks around at the time that they were invented. The escapement mechanism relies on the fact that the pendulum swing has a reliable period that is the same every single time. So they use a pendulum in order to keep track of the time, because they can count every time a pendulum makes one complete cycle, and they translate this number to give them insight into how much time has elapsed. We can very well keep journals of interesting events and the times that they occurred each day. I like to set my alarm clock on my Casio F91W, and this helps me to keep on schedule and be reliable every single day. I also like to use my Casio F91W to time my runs, and I can use the time shown on my watch as an accountability device. Or I can switch to stopwatch mode and figure out what my pace was by using my stopwatch to measure how long it took to run 1 kilometer. There are, in fact, numerous good examples for how to use a timekeeping instrument in navigation, and I would be willing to discuss timekeeping at further depth in the future. Thank you for listening. This has been Machine Pencil Cartography, signing out.